Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. And of course, Aspen Valley Polo Club, and we're up at the High Mesa Tonkawa Farms here. And our second round robin of the day, 2024 Carbondale Classic. Congratulations to Polo for Christ. They're going to head to the finals. As a very strong day today. Steve Cox, Melissa Ganzi, and the Estrada boys dialed in very well. Alejandro and Nacho in the back of the game, and Melissa and Steve doing a very good job shooting that goal. Very high percentages. We're going to have three strong teams here. We're going to start out with Tonkawa, of course, the Green Machine, Jeff Hildebrand, Grant Ganzi, Nic Roldán, and Hilario Figueras. And they've been watching the last couple of weeks. Grant, Nick, and Hilario played very, very strong together. And Jeff's going to fit this team very well, so that should be a very fast open team. Mountain Chevrolet, Michael Payne back in the saddle. And the Mountain Chevrolet team, Vinny Sangaline, Sugar Erskine, Martin Jauregui. Should be a pretty good mix there. And then our third team is going to be Los Amigos with Paul Foster and Marc Ganzi are going to team up with the Piereses. So we're going to have Tomacho Pieres and Gonzalito Pieres. They'll play the final six chuckers. Remember, this is the Summer Polo Charity Classic weekend. We combine that with the Carbondale Classic, and Carbondale being the picturesque, beautiful town that the Aspen Valley Polo Club sits right in the middle of. What a beautiful valley it is, right below Mount Sopris. And, you know, it's a fantastic way to support the important mission that the Aspen Valley Hospital Foundation does put on. And we do have a big benefit on Sunday. If you're looking to come out to the benefit, tickets are still available, so make sure you get your tickets. It can be catered by the Caribou Club. They always do a great job there. We'll have DJ Dillon in the house also there. We're going to have DJ DeBird there. They're going to have a lot of stuff going on Sunday. It begins at 10:15 in the morning. We're going to have just for the thrill of it, one team has entered that term final already, Santa Rita. So you'll be able to see them play against the runners-up today. We're going to go 11:30 to the Carbondale Classic final, the championship. And then we'll do 1 p.m. where we have just for the love of it. Then we are going to do our trophy presentation. And we're going to have our second wheelie polo game of the season. And if you didn't see the first one, well, Cal and I were very, very happy with it. Actually, all the players, I think we played 8-on-8 or 7-on-8. Remember, you can always, and we'll go through the rules and everything, the regulations, everything that we've put together for our wheelie polo league. So you'll be able to join in. If you want to learn how to play wheelie polo, you can also check with everyone. Check with our website, AspenValleyPoloClub.com. You get all the numbers there to get involved with our polo school and everybody involved with the polo school. And maybe they give you a wheelie lesson. I tried. It's one of those things you just got to practice. But when you see that, you're going to be really amazed. So we have a big day on Sunday. On Saturday, of course, tomorrow, you can join us at 10:15. Remember, everything's always Mountain Standard Time, where we're going to have our tournament game, a 4-chucker game, and maybe some kids polo. You never know what's going to go on Saturday. That'll be at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, our main club at the main barn. If you are here in town and you'd like to stop by, please stop by. And looks like we got our final players coming out on the field here. We'll get this first one going. We're in Snowmass Village, just beyond Snowmass Village here. All the fields, as I said earlier, are right in the vicinity of the Aspen Valley Polo Club. You travel about 10, 20 minutes to all the different fields, which makes it great for all of our fans and the polo players, of course, will play in here. And you play at different elevations. We were talking about that today. We played 6,500 down at the McClure River Ranch, and then you get up to about 9,000 when you get up here to the High Mesa. Hence, that's why they call it the High Mesa. And we've seen some great polo games here. So we're going to get the teams ready to go. I'm going to break down the day for you all day long today. If you do have any questions, please do not be afraid to get in touch with our studio, ctvsport.tv. Give you all the information there. If you have any questions, you can send them in. If you don't answer them live on the air, we will get back to them, I guarantee you. I want to thank you once again. I'm Dale Schwetz. Let's get ready for our first chucker of 9 here up at the High Mesa. Beautiful weather here in Colorado as we have seemed to enter the fall a little early this year. That's what they would say, the locals. And it looks like they're out there with Gaston Dorniak, our mounted official. And he'll get them lined up, Gaston. We're ready to go. So we're going to get this one going quickly, and hang on tight, because this is going to be one of those round robins that rock and rolls from beginning to end, starting with the Green Machine, Team Tonkawa, in the green jerseys, of course, their home jerseys, and Mountain Chevrolet in the white and gold. I like it. They got the black and gold, the white and gold. Michael's brought out the white today. And then, of course, Los Amigos down in their tent. Looks like I see them down there all stretching, getting ready to go. They got about 3 chuckers to wait. And then we'll see Paul, Marc, Tomacho, and Gonzalito. They'll play the final 6 chuckers. Here we go. Final words from our mounted official. And, of course, we will have the bowl in, which they will switch directions after every goal. Don't forget about that. I'll remind you. On the move, going to be picked up here by Michael. Payne, and a sneaky little, cheeky little play by Nic Roldán as he makes the hook and turns it under his horse's belly and gets the Green Machine going forward. Looking for Jeff. Nice pickup by Hildebrand here on fish. This little chestnut pony plays every first chucker. She is a dynamite horse. Very easy to hit the ball off of. On the move. Turned around, Jauregui. Marc Ganzi goes in for the dive. Martin wins that little battle, gets the ball going down the center. Look at this, Michael Payne, shot on goal. Oh, yeah, and there you go, power polo by Mount Chevrolet. And a fantastic goal there by Michael Payne. But well done, Martin Jauregui, doing what he does well, facilitating the ball at a high level. And Michael dialed in here. He has been on fire the last couple games. Very consistent inside the 60-yard line mark. 1-0 here, first 3 chuckers. They're going to switch directions, as I said, so now Team Tonkawa will head the opposite direction. Look at this, Jauregui and Roldán. He'll push them. Jauregui's going to try to work this one around. Hilario Figueras, number 3. Into the corner they go. Now, got to get crafty. Well done, Martin. Puts him on his hip, turns around the corner, comes out of there as fast as he went into it. Jauregui, look at this. Look for the cut shot. Jauregui, and Martin Jauregui. Oh, man, on 6 goals. He has been fun to watch. Did that ball go just wide? I do believe it did. I apologize. That ball is going to go just wide. So nice try by Jauregui, but no goal on the play. And that'll keep it 1-0. Nick, looking for Grant, a little short. Sangaline will get in there, and he'll turn it back around. Back to the inside. Stolen away by Nic Roldán. They'll turn the corner. Everybody going back. Michael, Jauregui, Erskine, and Sangaline. And look at this. He's got Jeff Hildebrand out in front. Michael trying to get the hook. Well done. Marc Ganzi, though. Pull the trigger, double G. And, man, that one's going to fire. And that'll take us to our courtesy change. But Marc Ganzi, who has been hitting the ball very, very strong all summer, I must say, going to that next level, hunting that 4 goals on 3 goals now. And this is the Green Machine we're used to seeing. You get Jeff out in front, takes the hook away from Michael. Grant falls in the line and just fires that ball. And, man, I'm going to tell you, I mean, you can't really get on him for the shot. I mean, he's shooting from a good 70 yards, but he's been hitting the ball so well. And, you know, hey, if you're feeling it, I always say go with it. So, the High Mesa, very fast field. You see that ball move quickly around it. And like I said, Roldán, Figueras, and Ganzi have been playing a lot of pole this summer. They know each other very well. They team up very well. They work for each other very well. Jeff will rotate and pull the team at a high level. So Mount Chevrolet needs to keep the focus. Here we go. Back to the center. Loose ball play. Now Nick. Sugar will press. Sugar, Nick. Sugar does a little rub. Little battle here. Round and round to go. Oh, it's going to be Nick. Sugar had the opportunity. Oh, man, that ball was on fire. Jauregui takes it out of the air, but it goes right to Hilario. We got a foot race. Hilario. Well done, Michael. Keeping it on the field. Out comes Jauregui. And whistle on the play. Jauregui saying, that ball changed. Marc Ganzi jumping on there. All right, we're going to go to check that one. So we're going to send this one to the studio here. Let me know. We're going to see if that line changed for Jauregui. So we'll take a look at it. We'll send it to the take to the studio here, and we're going to go and check this one. I like to check this one. All right, and so Jauregui comes out of there, and then Grant Ganzi's riding first. So we're going to check with the studio, make sure that Grant was 100% on the line, and that Jauregui didn't have a lesser angle. So they're going to take that in, they'll run it back, they'll use a different angles. We got the center, drone, and of course we got our end zone cameras. They'll take a good look at that one, and then we'll figure out what they got on that. And quick play there. Kind of looked like it was bouncing around a little bit. No foul. 100% on that. 100% on the reach. I'll go with the reach, 100%. So we're going to go back a play. Thank you, Kel. Thank you for the studio. So we did not have a foul with Jauregui, but we had one earlier, and I do agree with this. Hilario, when he broke loose there, they overlapped, him and Michael. Hilario's got very long arms, but he kind of reached out. I had a great look at that from my angle, and I'm sure on CTV Sports. I don't know if they have a chance to play that back for you. But Hilario reached out, and so you got a reaching call there. So they'll drop that ball from the spot. And well done in the studio, as always, guys. Great job on the replays. Here we go. Penalty 5A on the reach. And remember, if you do have a couple fouls in a row, you always go back to the first foul. Just a little food for thought there, because it does happen in the game of polo. And Nic Roldán will turn the defense into offense. Roldán. Nick, he's got room to work. Watch out. Oh, watch out. He's coming through like thunder. But that ball's going to go just wide, I think. Did he get that one? Yeah, I think just wide. Oh, no, he's going to call it a goal here. So he is going to get the goal. So some close shots by the post there. And good positioning by our mountain official, Gaston Dornier, to catch that one. Nick, though, too much room to work there. Kind of just blew a hole right through the middle of the Mountain Chevrolet team, making it 2-1. On the bowling, loose ball play. Everybody fighting for it now. It's back and forth. 50-50 now on the first chucker on the bowling. Sugar. Erskine wants to run. Sugar. Uh-oh. Oh, Hilario was off to the races there. Bad luck. Turn around quickly by Jauregui. Martin. He's going to go for the big ball. Well done, Nick. Uh-oh, 2-on-1. Jauregui's going to work hard. Hilario going forward. Nick, lofted ball. Nick, Jauregui, Nick. They come together. Nick and a whistle on the play. And, well, 54 seconds on the clock. And, yeah, tough play here for Jauregui. I mean, what a play by Nic Roldán. He meets the ball on the near side, which I don't advise you to do unless you're very strong with the mallet, but he gets it done always. And at 8 goals, that's why. 8-goal polo player on handicap. But he saves that ball, gets that offensive attack going quickly, and that's what I want to point out here for Nick. That's a great play because you want to put the pressure on Jauregui and not give the Mountain Chevrolet team time to get back. So it wasn't the shot he wanted. He actually was trying to hit to Hilario, who was already on the move. And Hilario broke left, which was great. He went right. They got both things covered. Ended up getting a penalty 2. And it looks like there'll be Jeff Hildebrand to do the honors. Jeff steps up, and just a little wide. So they'll dodge a bullet there on the penalty 2. And the knocking coming. So everybody changing horses here on the courtesy change. A few players changed that they already had it. Vinny 30 seconds left here in this first chukker of 3 with these two teams on the outlet pass. Roldán, Nick. Oh, that's a pretty back shot, Nick. And he's going to find Grant. Grant's got Hildebrand in the rumble seat. There's the approach shot. It might go on its own. Well done, Ganzi. Grant picks up goal number 2. He is playing good polo. So, 3-1 after 1. We'll get them on some fresh ponies. Check out the backdrops here at the High Mesa. Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini going to fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. Welcome back, everybody. High Mesa, Asset Valley Polo Club. We got a good one here, 3-1, and a lot of action early. Mount Chevrolet, Michael Payne, Vinny Sangaline, Sugar Erskine, and Martin Jauregui. Tonkawa, Jeff Hildebrand, Marc Ganzi, Nic Roldán, Hilario Figueras. 2 goals by Grant, 1 by Nick, and then 1 by Michael. As I get to 3-1 right at the moment now. Green Machine in control. Grant, Ganzi, keeping the pressure on here. Very open first chukker. Both teams had opportunities, and this is what they want. Sugar Erskine going forward. Sugar, we got a foot race. Nick on the big chestnut. Sugar slows it down now. Michael going forward. Sugar's going to shoot one from about 65 yards, just off to the left. So trying to run around Roldán, but of course Nick mounted up there on the chestnut, cut him off. So what's your next play? Shut it down. And maybe Michael should drop a little there. He could have went for a pass maybe to Michael. That'd been the only other option. But nice attempt there by Erskine. It'll be Roldán on the knock-in. Tonkawa. Oh, Nick's got it lined out again. He's looking for Hilario on the great pony, but Sugar, well done, Erskine. That is a pretty back shot, and he's going to find Jauregui. Grant's got to get back. Good rotation. Now Grant's got to deal with Jauregui. Martin going for the hook, neutral play. And we'll take a time out there, make sure Martin's okay. Just a little bad luck there. Looked like after Grant hooked him, his mallet got caught under Grant's horse's foot. So, yeah, I'm just going to say, you all right? Take your time, Martin. Let us know when you're okay. That does hurt. Now, let's talk about the slings on the mallets. You see these slings on the mallets. Of course, every player holding that mallet in their right hand. And you cannot switch it over. I had a fan ask me the other day, can you switch to the left hand? I thought it was a great idea. And then if you can, but you cannot switch. You must stay on the right side. But it'd be kind of cool if you could. If you played to the right-handed rules, but at any time, you got in a position. But we're going to take a time out here. And but think about that. That's some of the fans have come up with some great questions this summer here. That's why we want to open it up to you. If you have any questions and you want to keep it anonymous, you can also send it out. We won't, if you want us to say who you are, we will. If you don't, no big deal. But we want to answer your questions. We want to, if you got anything puzzling you about the game of polo, whether you're new to the game or you've been in the game for a long time. I mean, it's always a learning game, of course, and that's the way it works. I mean, it's one of them games that I think that's the excitement behind it. I think that's the attraction behind it. And not just the beautiful four-legged athletes, of course, that are involved, and everybody is a rider, and we all love the four-legged athletes. That is the main connection. The ability to play a game that is ever-changing, and you're always testing yourself. It looks like Martin's okay, and this is going to be a good sign for Mount Chevrolet, being that he is the ever-ready battery at 6 goals. If you've been watching all summer, you understand what I'm talking about. Fair play bowling, or possession here. It was in possession of Tonkawa after Ganzi made the hook on Jauregui. Nic had the ball. Here comes Hilario. Hilario going to hit one down here. And that ball's going to go just to the left side. But Hilario Figueras having a very, very strong season here. It's going to be fun to watch him play this 2025 World Polo League in Florida this next winter, because he is just raising his level. Here comes Jauregui, and he says, come on, guys, let's go. Martin Jauregui on the bay. Woo! I like the way this one runs. Martin Jauregui on the bay. Now look at great. Well done, Nic. But that ball's got eyes. If you don't get there, it's going to make it on its own. Oh, that's Nic Roldán, and he is rolling on the outside. Let him run. They're gunning as Nic Roldán takes it right off the doorstep. What a shot by Martin Jauregui. Open back shot. Michael is riding for it, but you got to go with the offensive play. Michael gets around quickly, saves that ball, and that could be trouble because we got a 3-on-4. Look at this. Roldán's going to open it up, and we have taken this chucker to another level. What speed, what pace. Open shot, good read by Ganzi. Off the pony. And Grant's going to get around to it? No, sugar. Erskine will use the boards perfectly. Jauregui says, slow it down, Shug. I'm with you. Good read, though, by Hilario. Now Hilario, got to watch out as they come together. Good read there. And whistle on the play. So at 2:45, we're going to get a courtesy change. And little dicey play there, but two men can't take up the same line, so I believe Martin has the ability to go in there. So we'll see what our Mount official decides on this. He might just have a possession. And you got the one meeting too? Okay. Yeah, I got to go 4. Yeah, they're going to take it in. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to change the spot here. I mean, right at the 80. And just a little bad luck there. I got to tell you about it. Jauregui, though, that's the way you make things work, man. You got to sometimes get in there and cause a commotion. Let's break it down for you. We have the play here where Hilario gets in front of him quick enough. Then he gets the ball. Grant spins around, and it looked like Grant was trying to get out of the way. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Ganzi looked like he was ready. And then they met in there. And so the problem is when you have Hilario on the offside, but Martin's allowed to come in and make a near side play. Two men on the same team cannot control the line up and down the field all day long. They got to be able to let a player come in there and make a play. It looked like Grant was trying to pull out. Don't get me wrong. That was a tight play. Very tight play. And that's one, that it's a game of inches. We got Jauregui going forward there if he seals. But the problem was if Martin went near side, he might have hit Grant. So for safety reasons, Martin had to go inside. So dicey play, but a good call by our Mount official here. And we talked ball placement. And there was a thought of maybe leaving that from the spot, but you got to remember, you got a team going on offense. If Jauregui did make a steal, where would he have been? It would have been probably inside the 60 on a little snapshot. So you got to move that ball to the 60 for a penalty 4. And Jauregui's going to get an opportunity here. And down by 2. So let's see if Martin can get one from the 60-yard mark. All player 30 yards. And there it is. Whew, man, he hits the ball hard. I got to tell you, get out of the way, Martin. Jauregui always comes to play. He has been fun to watch. On the penalty 4, big goal right there. Bringing it within 1 goal. And Mountain Chevrolet knocking on the door of Tonkawa here in the second chucker. One more chucker left. See if Team Tonkawa can go ahead by another, or if they can get the equalizer. Grant. Ganzi, nice back shot, looking for Nic. Good read by Jauregui. 2 number 4s come together. Ooh, little rub there. They're going at it. Still, look at Jauregui. This says, bring it on. Nic, the 2 big guns, going at it. Good little spin around. Nice little pony here, Martin Jauregui. Little bay pony doing everything for him. Ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving, looking for some room on the outside. Now the big ball. I don't know if anybody's going to be home there. Good spacing by Team Tonkawa here, and a good read by Ganzi. Grant, he'll turn it up. Nice turn, very smooth. Oh, Grant's got horsepower. Grant's got room to work. Vinny's going to come over. Now Michael comes over, gets a piece of it, but everybody runs by, and here it goes. Nic was going for the big ball, a little short, spun around, and a good read there by Vinny Sangaline. And well done, Vinny. Not an easy play as Vinny flips the ball on the near side, then turns on the offside. If I'm Nic, I'm going to go for this play. Because, and this is a play that you just got to bite the bullet. I like Roldán going for this because he's on the near side. If he doesn't get to the offside, which he did, great call by the Mount official. But if he did not, then Nic would have been okay. But Vinny gets around onto the offside, flips on the near side, goes to the offside, left to right, and they'll move to center. And, man, we have seen some great plays here early in this round robin. Opportunity at a 2-point conversion here. And Jauregui says he's going to get one this year. Here's Martin. There's a big hit, maybe off to the right side, but I interviewed Martin about that because he's been hitting the ball very, very well. He's already scored one from right around center. And remember, anything beyond center, work 2. Hildebrand gets a little piece of it. That's going to work, Jeff, because that little belly shot gets Grant going forward, and Ganzi's in control. Good call by Nic. Oh, that's just power polo here by Team Tonkawa. Is everybody working hard? Look at this play by Grant, and they get there together, and backed up by Hildebrand. Nic goes diving in. Wow. Sugar on the move. Grant Ganzi comes flying across 30 seconds. Nic spins the corner. Look at the action in the Aspen goal, and Nic's going to get one, I think, right? Roldán will get one right at the end, and we are in for a... Wow, you don't want to miss this third chucker. These teams are going for it. 4-2 here, I think we're going to end. Now we'll check here. Yep, 4-2. And, oh, man, we're going to take a little break. But this has been an unbelievable start to our second round robin of the 2024 Carbondale Classic. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
When I founded the taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
It's been amazing. We want to embrace the community in the area, and we're getting ready to do one of our favorite charities. So it's kind of like the frosting on the cake, and they'll take us into our final weekend. But thank you for participating. Thank you for being a part of everything we do. And remember, we got the you can check all of our sites and check everything, all our platforms, as we have the the new snow beach polo is going to be in November, so you can get all your information there on gcpolo.com. And all of our platforms, actually, AskPoloClub.com looks like you're ready. And, of course, don't forget about So Polo in December. And so a lot of things going on. You can get all your tickets and give you all the information on all our platforms. Nic Roldán, and he's already made one from center. If you watched last week, Hilario! Oh, and that's a true hustle play right there. And let's call it power polo at the highest level. I never get tired of saying power polo. I love watching it, I love seeing it. But Nic Roldán, remember we got 2-point conversion in place. He made one from last week. It was a yard behind center, and he hit the line with it. So he hit it 151 in the air, hit the line, went another 5-8 yards past the goal. So good read there. Great job by Hilario. And well done, as Jauregui was there trying to make the hook, but like you said, Hilario, very, very long and lean, man. He's a lanky guy. He can get out in front of you. He's got the long arms and legs. And look at this. Hilario's going to find Nic. Nic out of the air. Roldán with the finish. And this is power polo as Team Tonkawa is on fire early. Man, there's no other way to put it. They have come out here in this third chucker, Jeff, Grant, Nic, and Hilario ready to rock and roll. 3 goals by Nic, 1 by Hilario, 2 by Grant. Mine, we'll see if Mountain Chevrolet can spin the wheels here. Get them engines rolling here, Mountain Chevrolet. As the Green Machine, they have it working. Loose ball. And they're playing 4:15 on the clock. Jauregui, they got time. They just got to score some goals. On the move, Grant. And this is what they've been doing well, man. They work well together. Watch these guys. They are a band here. Grant says, I got time. Nic says, take your time, Grant. Go with it. Hilario, nice little pass. He reaches way back. No problem. Hilario working hard. Good bump by Jauregui. No problem by Hilario. He'll run by. Jeff out of the air. Well done. Hildebrand. Look at Jeff. Look for the finish by Hildebrand. And que golazo, Jeff Hildebrand, as now they are a true 4-man band, just rocking and rolling. Fun to watch. You never know in these round robins. They have come out organized, ready to go, and that is unselfish polo by Team Tonkawa. Great goal there by Hildebrand. Jeff. We're going to get a courtesy change here, and I like this change by Jauregui. He knows how well this Green Machine's playing, so might as well slow him down a little bit. Take a breath. Get on some fresh ponies. I mean, I'll break it down for you between chuckers. There's not, this is Mount Chevrolet started out good. Just one of those things, man. The Tonkawa. Anytime you could come out at the beginning of a chucker and pick up 2 quick goals, just take so much pressure off your defense. Kind of, what do we say? In polo, you can take some chances. And every one of these guys is good enough when it comes to Michael, Vinny, Sugar, and Martine to take some chances and be successful. Make a big run or take something out of the air at full speed. Vinny with a great play over there on Nic Roldán, which was not easy. And then Martin went for the two-pointer. So playing good polo, just not piecing it together as well right now as Team Tonkawa. But as we said, there's a lot of polo to be played here because we have Los Amigos down in their tent. They should be getting ready now. The Los Amigos team, as they'll be coming up as we're having our final courtesy change here of the first three chuckers. 3 of 9. We'll let the players warm them up a little bit. As we said, we've had some cooler temperatures. So we're going to make sure all the players are safe and all the ponies are feeling comfortable here in this cool weather. Funny to say that, huh? In August. But that's the way it is at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Here we go. Picked up here, backed up cleanly. Sugar looking for Jauregui. And then you meet the wall. Whoa, a little bit of a dicey play here, and they got to let them play. They come together. Oh, I thought Michael and Martin might win that. Can Vinny get out in front? And Vinny's going to get there in time. I like it. Great non-call by our mount official. Too much space. Ganzi knew it. He's back on the defense. Here comes Jauregui. Well done, Vinny. Good read. Oh, just a little short. That's been the moral of the story here in his first three chuckers. Because Michael has been there. There's a few shots that didn't make it out. Now Nick. He'll open around. Oh, Jeff's in a good spot, as always. Hildebrand. Jeff can't get back to the near side. Wants to stay clean there. A little bit of a miss hit based on the offensive attack. Good defense here by Grant. He'll go head-to-head with Sangaline. Grant, smooth on the turns, and he always knows he's got Grant or Nick in the rumble seat. If he gets hooked or misses, he's got him right there. Now it's going to be Nick, and he is going to laser beam one, and we will see as there you go, Nic Roldán doing what he does. 4 goals on the day, Roldán. But again, this is just good team polo. I like the play by Hildebrand to pull out. Sometimes the ball doesn't make it exactly where you need to get to. Jeff went from right to left, didn't want to foul. So he lets that ball go, and that gives his team time to win the next back shot. Grant wins the back shot, makes a turn, gives it to Nick, and they get a goal. So great teamwork once again by Team Tonkawa. They're going to win another bowling. Grant. Oh, Vinny, I like it. Going to go in there for the little move, and this is what they do. Release the ball to Hilario. Hilario's going to go for the one-timer to Jeff. Jeff was kind of going left, though, so Martin will control. Jauregui. Good ball control there. That ball popped up on the near side there. He flipped it under the neck, and those are the chances I'm saying he's got to go for. Loose ball play. He's going to work it into the open space nicely. Now looking for Sangaline. Vinny stays near side. Oh, bad luck there. He had the all near side play. Nick just was kind of shadowing him. Roldán from a standstill. He's going to go by Grant this time and go to Hilario. Hilario, that's a 1-10 now. Michael needs to make the hook 30 seconds. Hilario sneaks through the hook. Hilario, Michael. They leave it. Oh, that ball for Hildebrand. And Jeff will get another goal and finish it off. And wow, we're going to send Tonkawa to the locker room, as you could say. But they're going to go to the locker room feeling pretty good. We thought Polo for Christ scored 8 goals in their first 3. But Tonkawa is going to go with 9 goals. So whenever you think it can't be done, it gets done. And Team Tonkawa, wow, what a first 3 chuckers. You got to be happy about that, Nick. So they should be very comfortable in their tent, as we say. But here, you come out, I talk about this all the time. You come out early, and one thing about round robins is score goals early. They score 3-1. And they mixed it up well. Then Mount Chevrolet did come back. They got themselves figured out, and they actually matched them 1-1. But whatever Tonkawa did in the third chucker, and I gotta say, it probably was a lot of horsepower. They jumped on really good horses because they were rolling. 2 by Jeff, 2 by Nick, 1 by Hilario, and Grant looked like he was in a comfort zone. So just a great 3 chuckers here by Team Tonkawa. They'll sit. And when we return, we'll have Los Amigos with Mountain Chevrolet. Stay with us. Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweat, back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and it feels so good to be back at this beautiful club.
Every year that I get to come out here, it's another year that I'm very blessed and very grateful.
I mean, the polo here is fantastic. The people, the horses, the views, everything is beautiful here. But after that, there's so much to do.
Probably the uniqueness of Aspen is how the Ganzis, especially, obviously Marc and Melissa, try and make it entertaining for all different levels.
The energy in this place is full power.
I mean, I always love the mountains, and playing polo, one of the best things to do with the mountains is an amazing thing.
It's different because we play arena polo, wheelie polo, all types of polo.
Polos had a huge, big menu, and that's the way polo should be.
I think the club is a very balance of fun and competitive polo. I think it's great that we're able to play, some people play 3 times a week, some people play 4, some people play 5, and that's the beauty of it. It's whatever you want to make of it, and whatever you want to get out of playing, that's what you get here in Aspen.
Get a win here, but remember Mountain Chevrolet already got 3 chuckers under their belt. Look comfortable. Like I said, he just had 1 chucker that they got stung in by the team Tonkawa. Sent Tonkawa off to the tent. They were very happy. I was talking with Grant Ganzi and Jeff Hildebrand on the way out. They felt very good about that chucker. I'd feel very good too if I scored 5 unanswered goals. But they were good goals. Team played well. See if Mount Chevrolet could spin it around here. Get a win on Los Amigos. Try to get it to a tie. We're going to get Gaston Dorniak, our Mount official, on a fresh pony. And we'll be right back for our second leg of the 2024 Carbondale Classic. Once again, I hope you're doing well wherever you're watching polo from today. And remember, if you are in town and you want to be, we'll have an amazing day of polo on Sunday. And if you want to have a shorter day, you can come in tomorrow. We'll be at the Aspen Valley Polo Club at 10:15 Mountain Standard Time, where we'll have a 4-chucker game on our original field where we started everything. And where the club started, actually, and then we'll have some kids polo. So if you want to tune into the kids polo, which a lot of people love watching the junior young ladies and young gentlemen play, and I agree with you. I like watching them play too. I actually enjoy being a part of that. We've had some fantastic young players here. Most of their fathers are playing. Of course, all the moms are here. And it looks like we've got all the players lined up, ready to go in Gaston. So let's get this 4th chucker underway, our first chucker of our second leg. Right down the center. Vinny, back to Jauregui. And, well, Martin's warmed up. He's going to hang on about 120 out there from Michael. Michael, he's already got 1 goal on the day. And good second effort there by Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho is going to find Gonzalito, and Gonzalito knows where this guy is all day long. Marc Ganzi, good pickup here by Marc on the chestnut pony, and he is wide open. Ganzi, good cut shot to the center, coming in from left to right. I like it. Look for the finish, Marc. And, oh, nice try. He's got to go from left to right there. But a nice run, and the first run of the day for Los Amigos Blue. It works with the defense from Tomacho first. Gonzalito and Marc play a lot of pull together. Remember, Paul will pull the team in front. Marc playing the number 2. Big knock in once again, Michael. No problem. Vinny, good pickup, Sangaline. Vinny, keep it moving. Oh, we got a little bit off to the right side there. Controlled and turned by Tomacho. He'll send. Looks like Marc. Yeah, outlet pass. Well done, Tomacho. Los Amigos Blue not wasting any time here. Backed up cleanly by Sangaline. He's got Jauregui. Nobody going forward, though. They need somebody now. Look at this. Jauregui going back to Vinny. Are you kidding me? Vinny. He's going to get there. Well done, Vinny. Nice pick up here. That ball might go on its own. Vinny Sangaline. Look for the finish. Oh, he goes near side because of the post. And Tomacho spins it around. And this has been wide open polo since the first sucker. Now you got Gonzalito, and he's going to let the chestnut run. Look at these two guys go. Jauregui and no Sugar and Gonza. Gonza, Sugar. Whoa, Sugar comes across and makes the hook. Nice play, Erskine. You might get a courtesy change here. This is why the courtesy change was put in place. These guys have been gunning from the giddy up, no pun intended. Now Michael and Marc. Marc pushes Michael wide. Oh, look at this pony. Nice control here. And I think you're going to get a whistle here. Yeah, you're going to get a whistle. It's just going to be a courtesy change. No foul on the play. But we know the way we talk about it. That's the Preakness in polo. I'm going to start naming those the Preakness polo chuckers. They were flying. I mean, Sugar, everybody was flying from the get-up. I mean, Paul and Marc started running right from the start. Gonzalito and Tomacho, well, actually started with Mount Chevrolet opening it up, and they were running from the start. That got Los Amigos going, I think. I like that. That'd be great to try mic them up, but I know their adrenaline got going because, remember, Mount Chevrolet already played 3 chuckers. They're like, let's get out on these guys. Let's get them going. Let's run them early. And they did. And Tomacho opened it up, made a great defensive play, and then it was on. Let's go. And they just went back and forth, back and forth. We'll check our time. 3:21. 3:21. So they went out. And, well, like I said, longest race in horse racing, 1.5 minutes. So there you go. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. So they were running good 3 minutes and just flying. I mean, great passing, great polo. Not a lot of goals scored. And, but that just showed you where this is going to go. So we're getting everybody on some fresh ponies. And they are back. And now remember, Marc Ganzi did have control, so that gives them the fair play. And Gonzalito will start it off. And they're going to go right back to running. Well done, Marc. Picks it up in front of Sugar on the bay pony. Now Tomacho comes flying in. Tomacho back to the inside. Michael's going to try to get there. Paul's coming in. Everybody running. Nice play by Michael Payne. Payne gets there. Look at Jauregui on the move. We have not had one player check with the polo ball. Jauregui, that is superior ball control. Look at this guy, Jauregui, on the move in the little bacon scamper. Oh, yeah, keeping it out in front of Tomacho. Jauregui looking for the coast-to-coast run. Martin Jauregui drags it back. Saved off the doorstep by Gonzalito. Marc, now it's going to be picked up by Vinny. And Sangaline is going to get one. But this has been a fantastic start to a fun, wow. You don't never think it can get better, and then every day, every game, something happens. Well done, Jauregui, and a great job by the Mount Chevrolet team to keep the pressure on. Sangaline will get his first of the day. And back to the center we'll go. And, of course, we'll switch directions on the move. Picked up here now by Gonzalito. Gonza, oh, that's a pretty pass. And he's got Marc Ganzi right there. Look at this. 1-2. That's power polo at its finest once again. Team Tonkawa down in the tent down there taking notes. And I know they're keeping an eye on this Los Amigos blue team. Perfect pass by Gonzalito. Great finish by Ganzi. Bowlings are going to be big in this competition here in these three chuggers. Michael knows it. Michael goes for it. Bounces out. Lucky bounce for Jauregui. It does happen. Martin. Oh, man. Martin would love to have that one back. He had Michael going. Good play by Sangaline. Vinny going at it. Look at Tomacho Pieres coming up with some circus shots here. Vinny's going to foul him, and then Tomacho just spins his mouth around like a wand and snaps the belly shot. He actually had Marc going, but a little dicey there and some contact. So you want to stop it. Anytime you will have contact on the field. When I say that, I mean any kind of racing and rubbing, NASCAR type stuff. Right there, Vinny came from left to right, kind of rubbed the front of Tomacho. You know, it doesn't look that bad, but safety for the horses and the players. Always stop it, give control to the team that did not create the danger. And in this case, it would be the blue, and it'll be Gonzalito. Sugar's going to come in there, and Marc says, all right, Sugar, I'll hang with this. Sugar causing a commotion. Well done, Ganzi. Marc doing a great job keeping Sugar away. Now Tomacho's going to help. Gonzalito's got 30 seconds, and he's on the move. Gonzalito, that's a nice ball, and Michael on its own. Off the post and in, I believe, right? We'll check with Gaston. Goal? Goal. Wow. Now listen, Gonzalito's a good golfer. I know that. So that makes sense. Gonzalito said, I'm just going to hit to the near post and see what happens. He hit it to the near post, and that ball bounces off of the post. Almost a play that's impossible for the Mount Chevrolet team to save unless you get there on a good angle because of it bouncing off the post. They went for it before it hit the post, but it goes in. So we'll end our first chugger 2-0. We're getting on some fresh ponies. Man, I want more of this action. We'll be right back.
I'm Gonzalito Pieres.
Alejandro Poma.
I'm Paul Foster.
Michael Payne.
My name is Marc Ganzi.
I am Sugar Erskine.
I'm Alejandro Navillo Estrada.
My name is Gaston Dodignac.
I'm Jason Crowder, and watching CTV Sports.
they come down. So. All right, here we go. I want more. I want more of that energy out there. I hope you guys are thinking the same way I am. I've been enjoying this day today. Man, we've seen some good polo. And the first three with Tonkawa and Mount Chevrolet, I think it can get any better. And then it's only a 2-1, so a very tight-knit match here. But once again, everybody just firing on all cylinders, and it makes sense because with 2 weeks left in the season, all the horses are very, very fit. All the players are dialed in. Here we go. Vinny Sangaline having a good game here. Getting him moving. Good read by Ganzi. Marc. He'll override. Loose ball play for Sugar. That ball might go on its own. Michael and Gonzalito will just escort that one off the field. So nice try here by Mount Chevrolet, working the magic, winning the bowl-in by Vinny, dropping the ball. Nice pass by Erskine. A little tough on the finish from Michael. And he had hit a near side back shot. Gonzalito got Paul Foster in a good spot. Paul on the big bay. Nice pick up here by Paul. Michael coming back. Michael on the near side gets his back shot. Good angle. Everybody turning. Sugar gets there first. Open shot. Nobody home. Tomacho's got time. Uh-oh. Marc gets there before. That was kind of a 50-50 ball. I don't know if Jauregui can get there. Ganzi's like, I got you, bro. Marc. On the far side, good run here on the chestnut. Ganzi, that ball plays perfectly, Marc. Oh, look at this. And Cobra goes for the back shot. That ball's going to stay on the field. Well done. Paul Foster, nice try. So Marc gets the cut shot across the goal mouth. But you got to shoot to the far post all day long because it stays on the field if you miss. That gave Marc the opportunity at the back shot. Then Paul almost had the opportunity. On the far side, though, Vinny has had a lot of touches here in the second chucker of our second leg, chucker number 5. Loose ball play. This could be trouble. Paul's going to go forward here. Gonzalito. There's Paul. And Paul's got the big bay, and he's going to open him up. Ganzi's going to come in, drop into the rumble seat. Paul, nice pickup on the first shot. 2 in a row, perfect approach shot. Paul inside the 60, look for the finish. Paul Foster. Oh, man, another power polo play. These guys, I'm telling you what, no matter, I think they're ready for this Team Tonkawa. Well done, Paul Foster. Paul, I was going through some stats with Paul last week. Paul has one of the highest percentages of shooting in the club based on the number of shots and goals that he has. So congratulations there. But more importantly, it's pulling the team. And I cannot not sit back and not talk about the first shot in the game of polo. Every time the number 1 takes the first shot, that's the most important shot in the game. They don't need to make a goal, but that first shot is so big in the game of polo because it extends the team. Paul makes his first shot, which is the hardest shot in polo. Anytime you're running 20, 30 miles an hour and the ball's stopped, it's the hardest shot in polo. Once the ball gets moving, it's a little bit easier, believe it or not. Paul does that at a high level. That gives Ganzi time to get in line, which gives Paul confidence if Paul is the miss, and now you got a team that's rocking and rolling and flowing around the field. It's the best thing to do when you're coaching, to see a team doing that, because you know that you're never going to miss. You're never going to have any problem because you always got a player following up. Marc getting to a great spot there, giving Paul the confidence. Paul with a sensational finish. Los Amigos, 3-1. Back to the center. See if they can keep it going. Paul. Foster once again trying to get out front. He's going to get the big bay going. Paul. Oh, that bounced off the pony. Turned around and controlled. Vinny playing well today. Vinny's been playing all summer long also. On the far side, we get a whistle on the plays. They come together there. We're going to have a little right-of-way violation. Remember, you cannot impede that right-of-way. Whatever direction the ball is rolling will dictate the lane in the highway. Do not let our umpire pick up the loose ball on the far side, and we'll get this penalty 5A from the spot. And it'll be Jauregui. And Martin's been hitting the ball deep. Jauregui. It's going to be a worm burner, daisy cutter, but that ball's going to make it all the way down past Sugar. Mark tries to reach back. Erskine's got control. Sugar's going to leave it for Michael. Michael, nice pickup here on the gray. A lot of grays on the point right now. Backed up here now by Gonzalito. And, well, this happens a lot. Tomacho. And, oh, well done, Tomacho. This is the Los Amigos blue team you want to see. Paul Foster on the move. Paul gets a piece of it. Mark had to stay with Jauregui. That'll leave it for Tomacho. Good positioning by the blue. Mark will rotate. Tomacho will work it down the far side, trying to get around Sangaline. Tomacho looking for Foster. Good read here by Jauregui, and I think he'll run the turn here. Yeah. Jauregui says, go on with him, Michael. I got you. Martin Jauregui's got room to work down the sideline. They're going to run right in front of you right now. They got a big run coming, Mountain Chevrolet. Jauregui, I like the bay. He's got Michael going forward. Ganzi going back. There's the bomb. Trying to get by Gonzalito. Jauregui on the near side, offside. Look for the finish out of the air. Oh, between the legs. And here comes Los Amigos blue. And they are going to turn the defense into offense. Marc Ganzi gets a piece of it on the near side. Tomacho out of the air. 3-on-1 as Vinny comes back. Tomacho, there's a pretty pass. He's got Mark on the chestnut. Ganzi, the approach shot. Ganzi inside the 60. 30. Look for the finish. Oh, right there in front. So, Mountain Chevrolet will dodge a bullet, and they're going to turn and burn one more time. We might get a Kersey change. Already had it, didn't we? Man, I already had the Kersey change. They're moving now on the roll. Jauregui slams on the brakes. Back to the inside. And they're slowing them down. They're doing their job. Mark says, Ganzi says, I'm going to go back. Now Jauregui finally gets loose. Another laser beam. He is just hitting the ball so crisp. Well done, Michael. Nice play here by Michael Payne. Taking the man first. Leaves it for Vinny. Shot on goal. Oh, man. I think that was just wide. And we'll check on that. As it looked like it went just wide. But once again, check with our mound official. And we're going to send that one to the studio. So we'll get the studio to go ahead. Oh, go. Okay, so it is going to go in. No problem. We don't need to check on that. It is a trigger. We can check that it's going to be a goal for Vinny Sangaline. So Vinny getting his second goal. More importantly, making it 3-2. After all of that action, believe it or not, it is still anybody's match. One more chucker left with Mountain Chevrolet Los Amigos. Team Tonkawa should be getting ready for their final 3 chuckers. This is going to be a fun 4 more chuckers. This final chucker of our second leg and then our final leg of the day where we'll have Tonkawa and Los Amigos. Stay with us here on CTV Sports. have an opportunity. Santos Bellini going to fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. Wow, 3-2. And we have seen the Preakness, the Belmont, and the Kentucky Derby all rolled into one here in this leg. And so this is anybody's match here. Remember, Mount Chevrolet looking for a win here so they could try to push it to a tie. And Los Amigos Blue looking for a win so they could go into a final against Tonkawa. Here we go. Tomacho, he's got Marc. He's on the move. Ganzi. Nice little play by Marc. Slows it up, goes to the putter. Putt. And that's why you say you drive for show and putt for dough. As I like the thought process here. Still playing the open game, Gonzalito and Tomacho on the passing. But Marc Ganzi changing his shot selection, you could say, and taking it to the putter and making it work. Perfect. Big goal right there by Ganzi. Gives him a little breathing room, making it 4-2. Gonza on the bowling. Gonzalito. And look like Vinny going to drop his mallet. Great sportsmanship there. Marc Ganzi's going to get his mallet for him, and they'll get back into play. And we got a 3-on-3 game going right now. On the turn, Jauregui. A lot of time here, so Mount Chevrolet, they can get it going. It looks like Michael liking the little chest there. I like the way this one runs. Drops his head perfectly, takes him to the far side. Michael Payne seems to like it too as he goes to the inside. Ganzi's going to go the next play. Smart play here by Marc just to kind of press him. Going to go the next play. Michael on the chestnut. Are you kidding me? Flying down the side, but neutral defensive play by Marc Ganzi there to push Michael wide. Showing you, you don't need to make a play on the ball or the mallet all the time in the game of polo. Good thinking there by Marc, and especially the way that chestnut was running. Pushed him wide, made it harder. Outlet pass from Gonzalito. He's got Ganzi. Marc says, let's slow it down a little bit, guys. I like this. The chess game continues as they change it up a little bit. Now we're going to get Gonzalito going forward, and Marc's going to rotate back. That's going to give Paul, number one, to pull the team. Foster, great shot on the next shot, Paul, right to the center. Now look for that's okay. The first shot is everything. Keep the team moving, get them in the corner. Now Tomacho can take care of business. Big ball by Jauregui. Good read by Ganzi. He'll get there before Michael. Has the ability to get on the offside. Now Marc said, let's go with it. Gonza will fall into the rumble seat. Marc got the play going forward. Nice hook by Michael. Payne. Jauregui calling for the open back shot from Erskine. Little late, and it's going to be stolen away by Tomacho, and that's a great play. Good read here by Pieres. Tomacho, oh, he got a hold of this one. That ball, though, hit up into the wind. We got the wind blowing a little bit here on the high mesa. That will come into play with the northern goal. Courtesy change. 2:49 to be precise in our final chucker of our second leg, our sixth chucker. Team Tonkawa. What can you say about Team Tonkawa? 3 goals in the first, 1 in the second, and 5 goals in the third chucker. Woo! Sometimes you don't want to leave the field when you play that well. That's the difference. That's the round robin setup you got to be ready for. It's going to be interesting to see what they decide to do, Team Tonkawa, in their first chucker back. And they're going to have to be ready for either one for this Los Amigos team. So I'm sure they got it organized. Nick, Hilario, Grant, and Jeff, they'll work it out. Get a good little game plan going. I like the way, I told you I like the way that the Mount Chevrolet team came out. It kind of pressed Los Amigos, but I don't know if that helped them or hurt them. because they came out so strong early, it kind of slapped Los Amigos in the head and said, hey, wake up, here we go, guys. This is a polo game, because they're right in the middle of it. And so we'll see if Team Tonkawa goes with the control game. They played the open game early, and it worked for them really well. They're a very open hitting team. But we still got half a chukker to go here. And we're only sitting 2-goal difference. So Mountain Chevrolet does have the opportunity to tie this one up, which would put them in a better spot. I mean, but Tonkawa is sitting in the driver's seat, as we say right now. The green machine. I can't wait to see what happens. It's going to be a fun 3. All right, we're going to go back to the control play here. It was a fair play. That ball actually went just out of bounds, so a knock ain't coming. Jauregui. And Sugar says, open it up quickly, man. We don't have much time. And I like this thought process, Sugar. As you're down by 2 and you got a minute 40-something left, go for it. Ganzi, so collected, so relaxed. Nice play, Michael. Tomacho always reading everything his cousin does perfectly. Down the center, Tomacho hitting the ball cleanly, looking for Ganzi. Well done, Mark. Oh, bad luck there. Off the pony. Turned around here. That's just bad luck. Breaks of the game as Vinny was riding away. And here comes Mountain Chevrolet. 2-on-2, though. Good job by the Piereses as Gonzalito Tomacho worked their way back. Jauregui looking for Michael. Michael was working for the man, which is a good play, but nobody in behind except Gonzalito. One touch and the slap shot. We got a foot race. Sugar, Tomacho, Sugar. Well done, Sugar Man. Erskine on the hook. That'll leave it for Jauregui. Martin will turn it up. We got a 3-on-2 here. Sugar coming back hot. Now Jauregui looking for Michael. Payne. Shot on goal, Michael. That ball's going to carry. He's going to get an opportunity here. Michael Payne. And Michael, I am very impressed, Michael Payne, because he has been practicing up on the high mesa, or up on Mount Sopris, and his shooting has getting dead-eye. Well done, Michael. Great shot there. Very consistent in his last 2 games, picking up his 2nd goal of the day. And once again, high percentage shooting by the number 1. 1 goal difference here. So this is when it becomes a nail biter here. 4-3. We're going to get a timeout. 50 seconds left. 5-0 to all the players. 50 seconds. And we have attack time on the field. 50 seconds. So get ready. They're going to drop this ball in 20 seconds, you'll hear a warning horn. They're going to play out the last 30, being that this is the final chukker. So anybody's match here still. Mountain Chevrolet clawing their way back. Here we go. Big bowling. I told you every bowling was going to be important in this round robin. Off the pony. Sugar had control. And, it goes right back to Paul. Well done, Foster. Gets it out right to Tomacho. That's going to kill some time. Tomacho says, I got it. Mark, follow. Now Tomacho. Mark going forward now. Oh, there's a pretty give and go once again. They kind of had a stalemate there. Mark with the open shot. That's going to give Vinny time. Jauregui. Michael. He'll go into the corner, and he needs to bust out here if he wants to go coast to coast to get the equalizer. Michael Payne, override. Vinny will keep it moving. Maybe too far. Yes, it is. The Gonzalito, 1 tap back, and the clock goes tick, 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 and that'll end it right there. So, Los Amigos is going to hold on here 4-1. 4-3. And 4-1, what am I saying? Yeah, 4-3 with 1 goal more scored there. But, wow, I said 4-3, and I'm thinking that had to be some of the fastest polo that we have seen. I mean, that was more, I'm talking World Polo League. I'm getting chills for the 2025 season because that was like World Polo League, wide open run in polo. What do you say here? Let's go 2-1 after the first, and then 1 goal scored by each team, and that's how you get it. It goes 4-3. So 9 goals scored by Team Tonkawa, 4 goals scored by Los Amigos Blue. We got a true final coming for you. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us. 3 chuckers left. Winner will face off against Polo for Christ in the finals of the 2024 Carbondale Classic on Sunday. Stay with us.
For all of us, life is a journey, an open invitation to make it an adventure. Because in the twists and turns, when we dare to explore, we discover lessons that shower us with the simple truth that on this unpredictable ride, it's always better to rise than to hide. For when we seek, we shall find that we can win at the game of life when we ride together.
The ride of a lifetime.
The ride of a lifetime is not about perfection, but it is about progress.
This is Global Child Palm Beach.
Here in this heavenly South Florida tropical paradise beats the heart of the world of polo, where they've learned to harness the wild force of nature. And through practice, elegance, and grace, they've tapped into that rare spirit of champions that we can all discover lives inside of us when we're willing to leap out of our comfort zones. I wanted to discover the wonderful world of polo and the many lessons this ancient sport of kings could teach us all.
Gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful.
I barely knew how to ride horses, but thanks to the invitation of Melissa Ganzi, a brave philanthropist and polo enthusiast, I was about to leap into this new chapter of life, where I'd face the universal rival of fear. So I decided to take on this challenge with Catherine Lidstone, a famous actress and amateur polo player who has deep ties to Florida, faith, and fun. Join us as we dive into the best experiences in the Palm Beaches, from ocean conservation and sustainable travel, all the way knee-deep with our biologist friend into the muddy wetlands of the Everglades, where we learn how to protect these unique South Florida habitats together.
Say hello to a little friend.
The biggest thing you can do, I think, is be ready to approach those moments in full faith and full purpose, and approach them with confidence instead of fear.
At the end of the day, life is about love, and love takes many shapes. You're feeling afraid. Love enables you to move forward. And when you decide what you want to do with your life, because it's a gift, love should inform what you want to spend your time on.
I think that's beautiful.
And that's how we did it in Palm Beach.
Because in the game of life, we only have one rival to beat, and that's fear.
Boys and girls, please welcome at number 2, Catherine Lidstone. The deep purple shirts, the World Polo League at number 1. You know who's coming. Give it up for Augusto Valverde. A very, very special young man, ladies and gentlemen. A World Polo League superstar. Give it up for Marc Ganzi.
Great game. Well done. You guys scored. Good job. Thank you. The ride of a lifetime.
It is! Woo! I'm Catherine Lidstone, and I'm a global child. And so are you.
Whenever we film Global Child, we like to give back in one way or another. Today, it's supporting education, supporting music, and you can be part of that change. I want to thank the World Polo League for being generous towards this cause.
Let's discover how we can overcome any challenge with love when we ride together. Welcome to Global Child Travel and Purpose, Palm Beach, the ride of a lifetime.
And winner take all here, guys. Winner will head to the finals. So good luck to Los Amigos Blue, Paul Foster, Marc Ganzi, Tomacho Pieres, and Gonzalito. 2 very well-balanced, strong teams, and we are in for a final, guys. So good luck here. Winner will take it. Great match today here at the High Mesa. A lot of fun to watch. This has been might have been one of my favorite round robins of the summer right here. We've seen a lot of good ones, but this one has been a lot of fun to watch. Okay, we'll start them off right here in the center. And I believe the green has choice here. Maybe blue up, sure. Maybe blue. And I'll line them up with Gaston Dorniak, and we'll get them going 0-0. We'll reset the clocks, reset everything, and we're ready to go. So hold on tight, because this is guaranteed to be a good one. First bowling. And stolen away here. This is what you're going to see is we're going to set to see. This is going to be a three chuckers that you're going to see some chances take, I think, on most of these teams. We'll see. First one was right there, Gonzalito with a great steal. But picked up here and taken by Roldán. Good recovery by Marc. Ganzi plays as much with Nic as he does with Gonzalito. So that will work for Marc in some ways, but Hilario, over the rise, Nic from 70 yards out. And Nic, well, keep doing what he's doing. Roldán once again. And this play starts off with sending everybody forward once again. Hilario had to get Gonzalito running a little bit there. He had about 3 yards on him, so Gonz had to drop the hammer. And just a little bad luck because when he went to recover, Nic was there firing, and I like that from Roldán because he shoots it from a good 80. Doesn't mess around. 1-0. Round and round we go, and again, possession's going to be big in this game. Oh, yeah, this is a good play here by Tomacho. Grant Ganzi, though, working hard. Inside, outside, going to be picked up by Nic. Take to the inside, back to the outside. Good play by Hilario here, working hard with the man. Oh, and they got Jeff Hildebrand going forward here. Jeff, he's got a lot of room here. Ganzi coming in from the right. Hildebrand back to the inside. That's a nice ball. Marc tries to pick it up. Jeff, look for the finish. Hildebrand. Oh, Gonzalito tries to take it out of the air. But once again, they have done this a couple times. They score on one end, and then they go the other end, playing power polo. Nic with the great control play, inside, outside, and then Hildebrand. Ganzi with a good defensive play, just didn't have the shot he wanted. And then Jeff, staying composed, just gets the finish. Nice try there by Gonzalito at the end, too, trying to make that circus neck shot out of the air. Might as well go for it. 2-0. Team Tonkawa taking the lead early. Picked up here by Tomacho. They come together. Cat and mouse. Tomacho and Nic. Roldán. Hey, everybody getting the man here. Nic looking for Jeff if he can get him. Hildebrand has no play. Jeff knows it. He pulls out. Back shot from Gonza. Well read by Nic. Sword fight from Hilario. Drop to Nic. Good play by Tomacho. And they are playing strong defense. Nic, going to go into the neck with it again here. Here's how he started the last play. Now he'll slow it up. He's got Hildebrand in the rumble seat. Jeff on the rotation. Oh, that's a pretty ball, Nic Roldán. Oh, off the post. And they all come together there. I'm thinking you get a whistle here. And now, I'm going to tell you that Gonzalito's a better golfer than Nic. I know that for a fact. I've sat with them and talked, so Nic won't mind me saying that. But also, Gonzalito's like a 4 handicap, I think. But both of these guys, you notice how they hit to that post. They hit that far post all day long, and it's a great play, again, like I said, because 9 times out of 10, if you hit to the far post, when you're coming in at angles, the ball stays on the field if you miss a miss hit. These balls hit the post as hard as they can, but Gonza got the positive bounce on his shot and went in. Nic's bounced out the other way. Now we go to the quick line change. We talked about the quick line change earlier today on some of our games. That ball comes off the post. Gonzalito spins onto the right-of-way, and then we get a whistle on the play. So we'll use our courtesy change here. And Team Tonkawa picking up 2 quick goals. So they answered my question. I wondered how they would come out of the tent. And they went out of the tent just like they went into the tent. As ready to go as possible. Good polo team today. Not easy sometimes to sit 3 and then come out ready to go, but very, very unselfish team. Play well together. Jeff fits the team very, very well with Nick and Hilario and Grant. But like I said, Los Amigos Blue, they should start. They're going to get better and better. They're going to peaker. They're going to get the foul here. Gonzalito had the right of way. Hilario came in between 2. Penalty 5A. Possession goes to the Blue. We got our final changes going on down on the far side. And we'll get them ready. Always take a little time up here to make sure everybody's organized. As I said, horses have been feeling good. We had a little rain, which was great for the fields and just all of Colorado last week. And so, wow, that ball's going to be hit very well by Gonzalito, but it goes off the back of Nick. Tomacho will control and then leave it for Gonza. Grant's got to give a play, knows it. Now Gonzalito trying to escape, but a good read here by Hilario. Back shot right to Nick, pinpoint passing. Now, you got 2-on-1. Nick with the through ball. Marc Ganzi coming in hot from left to right. He's going to get there before everybody. Checks down, drags it out, and picks up the goal here. And again, what can you say? Hilario Figueras starts with the back shot. Pitcher perfect pass to Nic Roldán. Nick just delays the play a little bit. Grant sees him delay, and it drops the hammer. Nick hits a perfect pass. Grant's got to run onto it. Blue players can't get there. Good finish by Ganzi. Guys are playing good polo. 3 quick ones. Open shot. They change it up here. Nice pass again by Hilario. Hilario now hitting the back shot, sending Nick forward. So a little different showing here. And also we got Hildebrand falling into the rumble seat. So they have switched it up a lot. Oh, man, how did that happen? Everybody gets going in there, and it looked like the 2 Ganzis just got caught up, Grant and Marc. Marc was trying to make a play, and then the ball went through the polo pony's legs, and Hilario ran around everybody and gets the finish. So, we're going to go ahead and stop the clock here as they're taking some debris off the field. So everybody on Tonkawa scoring a goal here. Man, that is the way you come out of the tent. All right, here we go. 32 seconds on the clock. Blue has the time to get one. Gonzalito, nice play here by Gonzalito. Hilario will jump out quickly, though. Hilario's he's hit 5 back shots. This chucker. Nick looking for Jeff. Uh-oh, Hildebrand. A good pickup, Jeff. He's got the chest-up pony, and she's ready to run. Look to come in from right to left. There's the approach shot to the far post. Perfectly paid. Look for the finish, Jeff Hildebrand. And a nice try, Jeff, but that was a perfect play. Always in center. Gonzalito's going to run the opposite direction. Gonza, now Marc Ganzi. They still might have time here. Oh, and that'll end it right there. So they're going to get a good run. They're going to get 150 out of it. Mark's going to go to run this one down. Just get ready for the next shucker. But what can I say? 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody scoring goals for Team Tonkawa. Spectacular chucker, man. You come out of the tent ready to go against a very strong team. Put their back against the wall. Let's see if Los Amigos Blue can recover. We'll be back. 17 to 18 goals. This team Tonkawa, I mean, there are 13 goals and 4 chuckers, and you know the rule of thumb. 12 to 13 goals in your offensive attack is working very, very well. And this is not bad polo by Los Amigos. This is just very good polo by the Green Machine today. And they're keeping everybody off the penalty line. I got to give it up to all 3 teams here. Mountain Chevrolet also. Not a bad day. They kept, I mean, at speed polo, this fast, and then also not many fouls. Congratulations, both teams. Very strong, well managed, well coached. All right, Gonza going to get them going forward here. And loose ball play picked up here and controlled by Hilario. Hilario doing everything you need, and this is what he's been doing. He's got Nick. Nick controls, lets everybody go forward. They go, and when they go fast. Everybody coming. Grant coming from behind. Jeff coming from behind. And a little bit riding in from behind there. But nice try, a little quick line change. Hilario knows it. They'll just go and drop the ball right there from the penalty 5A. Hilario had to go the near side there. Tomacho Pieres turning onto it. Just that little quick flip of the ball. So they'll drop it right there from the spot. And we will have a penalty 5A in favor of the blue. Ganzi and Gonzalo. It looks like they're going to send Gonzalo forward a little more here. And this is, I wouldn't be surprised you don't see a few changes by Los Amigos blue. Mark working hard with Hilario. Down the center looking for Paul on the gray. Stolen away by Roldan. Camacho's going to have to sacrifice here as Nick turns it upfield. Grant, though, right where he needs to be, and he's been working hard, doing that clean, dirty work all summer long, Grant Ganzi for Nick. Tries to get away. Oh, defense. Well done by the Pierres. Well done by Tomacho. Finding Gonzalito. You need one here, Gonza. Going for the far post one more time. That ball might stay on the field. And no, just wide to the right. So a little bad luck there by the Los Amigos blue team, but good defense. As they went head-to-head there, I like the way Tomacho dropped his head and went forward on Nick. Needs to try to slow him down there. That is the idea, to get them shut down and keep the ball going forward. We need some goals. Backed up cleanly, but Tomacho will turn it to the inside. Pieres and a whistle on the play as Gonzalito was going to goal. So, opportunity and our first penalty of this final leg. Chucker number 8. Open goal penalty. Like right around the 30. It wasn't inside, I don't believe. Everyone's a shooter on the blue team. So we'll see who they decide to take it today. Looks like it's going to be Gonzalito Pieres. Gonzo on 9 goals. Gonzalito, no problem. He's done that 1,000 times. I apologize. Gonzalito on 8 goals now, former 10-goal player. Oh, he's 9. Okay. I thought he was 9. I think he's 10, so. He was 10 the day he was born. Gonzo will get one here, and that's going to break the ice, make it 4-1. And remember, a lot of time, mucho tiempo in the game of polo, left here. Little timeout, stop the clock. Make sure everybody's okay. Like I said, they came out ready to go. Great job to all of our trainers. All the horses have looked fabulous today here down at the McClure River Ranch and up at the High Mesa. Looking for a clean lineup here, Gaston. We had some very clean lineups all day. Grant Ganzi Oh, I like it, Grant. Drag it forward. Grant hit the back shot. Oh, Hildebrand, Ganza going at it now. Gonzalito, they got to give him one. There's the back shot. Turning and burning. Who can get there? Hilario. Oh, nice play, Ganza. And look at this. Los Amigos Blue has stepped up the defense. This is going to get into a little bit of a battle here in this second chukker of our third leg. Every ball's going to have to be won. And here comes Gonzalito Pieres trying to get around the corner on Grant. Ganza. Oh, a little short for Marc. It was a tough shot. It was on the boards. Whoa, they come together right there. Tomacho and Nic, clean right off. Good back shot. Gonzalito. He's got Marc in the rumble seat. They got time. No need to rush. Grant's got to give a play. Marc, got to go down the right side with it, looking for Tomacho. Everybody's marked up very, very well. Now, we got a horse race here. It's going to be Marc. Well done, Ganzi, with the open shot. Well done, well read by Hilario. Now Hilario sacrifices, leaves it for Grant. That's good polo. Now he'll fall in behind and gives it back to him off the back of the pony. Bad luck as they turn it up. Look at this now. You got Ganzi on the left side. Tomacho. Paul's going to run the right side. Tomacho gets hung up. And a whistle on the play, and we'll make sure he's okay. And just a physical second chukker here. Everybody trying to work hard on defense. Now you got Ganzi going forward here, and I think we got an uneven ride off. That's probably going to go down. They're going to move this one down because you got a clean run there. He was on his own, and you got Paul in behind him. So let's talk ball placement here. I mean, you got a 120 on the ride-off as Tomacho was going to the next play. Loose ball play, so he's got an easy hit. Ganzi downfield with Paul behind him. Two more blue players. Got to go open goal. All right, so we're going to get a 2 out of this. I like this call on the 2. It's a big move. You're moving it past the 4, past the 3. But you got to remember that the team's on offense, and you can't take that offensive attack away. So, great ball placement. Good work out here by our mounted Fisher Gaston Dorniak. And we'll put everybody on a Kersey change. All right, so with 2:19 on the clock, let's do the math here, because this is going to work out well. They get an open goal penalty 2. Gonzalito's already made 1. They're on fresh legs, so they make this one. They're down by 1 on fresh legs coming to the center. Couldn't ask for a better position, especially against an amazing chukker by Tonkawa. 4 goals, 4 unanswered goals. Wow. And not just that, everybody on the team scoring goals. So just distributing the ball at a high level. Here comes Marc on the open goal. Well done, Marc Ganzi. Walks up there, rides up nicely. That's his rhythm. He likes to ride up there. Take a gallop, slow his pony to a walk, throw the arm through the goal, ice in his veins. One by Gonzalito, one by Marc. And we are in for a good one. This was going to be won by Nic. Good pickup here by Marc. Turning the corner, not rushing. Taking his time, stolen away by Nic. It might stay on the field. Yes, it does. Turned around now and controlled by Roldán. He's going to get rubbed here by Ganzi. Marc's got to give him one play. Nic's got to hit or run. He's going to run with it. There's the move. Roldán going to work here. Ooh, he had the cut shot. Marc will clean it up. Ganzi will take it out. Everybody coming together. Clean play by Tomacho. Ganzi and Nic in the corner. Everybody comes together once again. And now he comes out with it. It looked like they had him smothered over there, and then you finally get a whistle, and that'll stop the action. 49 seconds on the clock, 4-2. And, well, I guess one of the good things you could say, but it might be a bad thing also, the only goals that the Blue has picked up are penalty shots. So you could say, if you're on Tonkawa, well, we're doing great, guys. We're keeping them out of the goal. We're not letting them score goals. So let's just clean up the penalties. And they're going to go with a 4 here. So that ball's in the corner. Let's talk ball placement. This is an important ball placement, but this is why. Now, you got to have a shot on goal. You could be inside the 60-yard line. People say, oh, you got to have an open goal penalty 3. No. If you don't have a shot on goal, then the ball gets moved back to the 60. I like this ball placement. I think especially with as many people that were in the corner down there. I mean, he could have thrown a blanket over 6 out of 8 players. Penalty 4, Marc Ganzi. Oh, man, double G. He is hitting the ball very, very well, Marc Ganzi. Marc Ganzi, whatever you're doing, buddy, keep doing it because you are hitting the ball very consistent. And this is another huge goal because this is the first penalty shot that they've had in this leg. And there you go. So 5-3. No reason for the Blue to be worried. They got opportunities here. Tonkawa playing well. So is Los Amigos. We'll see who can pull it out. One more chucker left. 3 goals down. They got to come out strong. Los Amigos Blue with 2. And Tonkawa with 5. We'll be back for our final chucker. Chucker 9. Our third chucker of our second leg. Who's going to make it to 2024 Carbondale Classic Championships?
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweat back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and it feels so good to be back at this beautiful club.
Every year that I get to come out here, it's another year that I'm very blessed and very grateful.
I mean, the polo here is fantastic. The people, the horses, the views, everything is beautiful here. But after that, there's so much to do.
Probably the uniqueness of Aspen is how the Ganzis, especially, obviously Marc and Melissa, try and make it entertaining for all different levels.
The energy in this place is full power.
I mean, I always love the mountains, and playing polo, one of the best things to do with the mountains is an amazing thing.
It's different because we play arena polo, wheelie polo, all types of polo.
The polos had a huge, big menu, and that's the way polo should be.
I think the club is a very balance of fun and competitive polo. I think it's great that we're able to play, some people play 3 times a week, some people play 4, some people play 5, and that's the beauty of it. It's whatever you want to make of it, and whatever you want to get out of playing, that's what you get here in Aspen.
Around the town, in the middle of the town, anywhere around the town. And, of course, it sits right in the Colorado Central Rocky Mountains. And it was occupied by the Ute Indians. And the Ute Indians, they, by the silver prospectors, cattle ranchers, potato farmers. It's an amazing valley. And it is so much fun to represent the beautiful cities in the area. Got to give you a little history lesson of everything going on. They're all fighting for it right here. Throw it out the window, 5-2. Anybody's match at this point. Here we go. Jeff Hildebrand picked it up. First one on the move. Jeff, well done, Hildebrand, leaning way out of the saddle there. Kind of shoots off to his left side, though, so he's got to give up the right-of-way there to Tomacho. Pieres, and wow, look at this. They are hustling back on defense. Tomacho, little ducking and diving move, but Hildebrand doing his job, slowing him down. Rotation by Hilario. Hilario push him to Nic. The Pieres are going with the 1-2 combination here. Tomacho, Hilario, Gonzalito. Oh, good pick. Hilario's off to the races. Gonzalito's, no, man, here we go. Good play by Tomacho Pieres, keeping Hilario wide. That's where we've seen a lot of. Good little move right here. Now he's got to put one in. Oh, off the pony, bad luck. Now Gonzalito, one more time. Far post, Ganzi. Stolen away. Oh, we got a foot race. Hilario. They are opening up, and look at this pony of Gonzalito's flying out there. Nice pickup. Tries to flip it. He'll leave it for Marc. Marc will shut it down and control. Wait for Gonza to get back into play. Good play right here by Marc Ganzi. Don't need to rush really bad. You got 3 goals. You need 3 goals. A lot of time. You want the perfect play. Picked up again by Gonzalito. He's going to get another opportunity here. This one from about 110. And look at on the give and go to Tomacho Pieres. Oh, that's okay. They override. No, bad luck. It's Tomacho. Now Nic, and oh, he is going to coast one out here. And Marc Ganzi, though, good read, is he'll get just ahead of Jeff. Jeff's just going to slow down here, try to contain Marc. 3:45. Now they got to work. Off the pony. Grant knows it. He says, I'm out of here. You got it. I'll give you the play. Good, smart play by Grant Ganzi. Doesn't want to stop the clock. Give him a penalty. They need one here. Tomacho. That's a nice ball for Marc. They got to get one. Ganzi on the touch. Oh, right in front, though, Tomacho. Oh, and you might. Oh, he takes it out, but you're going to get a whistle here. Yeah, that's going to be. You could get a 1 here, too. We'll see. Yeah, he's kind of in front there, guys. He's turned in front, so we'll see what they decide. You're going to go to a courtesy change here. This is going to be a big call. And I mean, I don't know if he's got a foul. We'll see if he's got a foul or not. Maybe Nic was around in time, but no foul. Okay, so Nic was around in time, and that's what you want to check. So they're right on that. Thank you, guys. And I wasn't sure if Nic was sideways in there, but remember, if Nic's across the line already, then he's okay to make that play. If Nic was sideways, turning, and then made a play on the ball, then you have a 1. No foul. Okay, good job. So Gaston right on it. Nic's going to turn out of there very quickly. Well done, Roldán. That's why I said it's a huge play, and it gets a game of inches, everybody. So these little plays, Gaston on a good look there. Did not need any help. So we have the studios ready to go if needed. Great job by the studios down there. All of our analysts doing a great job in the studio down in beautiful Wellington, Florida. So, they'll bring it back. We're talking about triggers. While we're waiting around here, we used a couple triggers today. Remember, you can check and see if the goal's scored, check and see if the ball goes out of bounds anywhere, check and see if a safety is committed. That's when the defending team hits it over. Check on any ride-off. Any kind of get a dicey ride-off. 2 players come together. You know, you can't tell which player is committing the danger. And then any unsportsmanlike conduct, they can check. So we checked a couple goals today, and one was inconclusive. The other one was easy to tell that it was a goal. And so just some of the things that we use, of course, at a very high level during the World Polo League also. All right, down the center here. Nic's not going to waste any time. Everybody on fresh legs here. And we're about, just around 3 minutes. So this should be a very active 3 minutes. Little reaching call here. Yeah, to get a whistle there. Donna's going to change the line this way. Little reach. And so they'll move this one down. Quick line. They'll go down to the 60. So we get an opportunity here for the blue. There's another one of those quick line changes. You can watch a lot of them. I'm telling you, I've watched thousands of them. You almost got to watch 1,000 quick line changes because sometimes, and of course, we always joke about it, but we've got to play. Well, how far has the ball got to change? The ball's only got to change as far enough to see the umpire see the ball move, so it could be an inch. If the umpire doesn't see it move, then it becomes a little difficult. The umpire sees the ball move, then, so you can understand why it's a tough play. And the ball does bounce around, and when you're running out there with those horses, and Gonzalito's so crafty with the ball. All right, here we go. Gonzalito from the 60. Oh, man, that's just butter. That's the way to swing. And that's another one of those, if you can go ahead and take that off the tape, go watch that swing about 1,000 times. And if you can mimic it, then you will be a good penalty shooter. Gonzalito Pieres. Both of those shots that they had today, one Grant hit earlier and Gonzalito, you see how easy they swing. Very, very good. Timing is amazing. Back to the center. All right. 5-3 now. 2-goal difference. Let's see if Tonkawa can hold on. Woo! Tomacho. All right. And we'll wait for the captain. We want to talk captains. Number says, I want to talk captains. I agree with that. Can it be talking to everybody? Captains will handle the business. We got Nic and Gonzalito are the captains today. A little bit of a late whistle there, but I like this play by Tomacho. You got to go for it. Great call. Turn around in front. A lot of energy. Adrenaline's going. Here we go. Everybody wants to get to the finals. Nic. Oh, Nic. Another bomb, Nic. That ball's going to go on its own. Roldán. Oh, wow. Gonzalito Pieres. And if you don't think Nic's shooting at that far post, well, he hit it earlier. That one went right to the post. Gonzalito with a fantastic save. I mean, what I said earlier, give him a safety before a goal. And Nic, that wouldn't have been worth 2. It was only about 140 yards. So it wouldn't have been a 2-pointer, but well hit. That'll put Grant back on the line. Grant's got 1 today already. Got a little breeze at his back up here at the High Mesa. Will help a little bit. Opportunity to put frosting on the cake. Here comes Marc Ganzi. Gets underneath it. That ball will stay on the field, so it's not going to be bad. See, because Hilario's out there. Hilario pushes it to the outside and says, let's regroup. Oh, he almost gets around the bend. Tomacho comes in there, and we get a little dicey here at the end of the game. We'd say, I figured you might see this because they're all wanting to get something. They want to move that ball, too. They're going to drop this one from the spot, though. That's the only thing that's going to hurt a little bit. No reason to go forward with it. 1:58 on the clock, to be precise. Nobody going forward there. You need somebody going forward. They were all going forward after the whistle. Gonzalito, no problem. He'll take the 5-8. He's going to get Tomacho moving forward right now. Tomacho Pieres. Back to the inside. Back to Gonza. Good D by Grant. Any little bit helps right now because all you want to do is slow him up a little bit. Gonzalito down the center, looking for Marc. Ganzi near side. Oh, he gets a piece of it. Tomacho's going to keep it on the field, but that ball's going to roll off the field, and the clock goes tick, tick, tick. That's going to be the only issue there. That's why Tomacho tried to keep that one on. Good try. And now Nic will be able to take 8 seconds off the clock on the turn, regroup, and get Tonkawa going forward. Nic says, all right, guys, I got it. He's going to work it to the outside here. Nic's usually hitting the big ball, but this time he said, let's just control it a little bit. I got horsepower. Let's go. Nic working it down the far side. Good recovery here by Marc. Marc's been good on the rotation today. I like his ideas. Picked up here. Grant trying to get on it there. They're running and gunning. I like it. Grant says, don't worry, I'll put it away. Marc, Tomacho come together. And back to the inside. Tomacho 30 seconds left. Gonzalito, Nick on the near side. Paul Foster. Well done, Paul on the meet. He's going to have time. Paul Foster on the move. Paul with 2. He's still got time. Looking for 3. On the 5. That's a nice approach shot here. Paul, will it go on its own? And just wide. No, he got it and to finish. Well done, Paul. I mean, listen, you got to finish here because, again, I told you, Paul has been sensational on his shooting. So, you know what? They're not going to win the game, but add another one to Paul Foster's, as he's still going to be our highest-rated shooter. So there you go. We're going to have, by the looks of things here, Mount Chevrolet's going to come in third, so they're going to face off against Santa Rita. We'll catch that in the morning on Sunday, 10:15. And then you're going to have Los Amigos. Oh, Paul and Alejandra are going to face off. You know what? Have we seen Paul and Alejandra face off this year? They're going to face off in the finals. So the Los Amigos will face off in the Just for the Love of It. And then, well, the stage is set for the finals of the Carbondale Classic 2024. Polo for Christ and Team Tonkawa. And they both scored a lot of goals today. So remember, you can check all that out on Sunday. And of course, we're going to have the Aspen Valley Hospital Foundation there. So if you are in the area, please come out and support that. I want to thank Tonkawa for the High Mesa today. It's always fun being up here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And of course, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.